Love can strike in the most unlikely of places, and our next guests are certainly proof of that.
Yeah, in a moment, we're going to be meeting couples, James and Danielle, and Devante and Hannah. But first, two familiar faces, stars of My Mum, Your Dad, Roger and Janey.
Roger and Janey.
Welcome to the show, all of you.
Roger and Janey, you've been on the show more than we have lately.
I know, what's going on? Keep up. Can we just say, Barbados, I've enjoyed that strand so much. Did you enjoy it as much as it came across?
Yeah. Definitely, yeah.
I was jealous.
It was a tough gig, but someone had to do it. Yeah.
I'm not a very good actor, so that was real, yes.
Oh, it's a hard
you really
gig.
acted like you hated that.
Yeah.
And the rum.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, we've chatted to you guys before, but obviously it's all about love today. So did you have any reservations about finding love on television? You know, you've been through your own issues and your own journeys, so did you want to share that on TV?
Mine was totally unexpected. I never expected it, and even now, I look at Janey and just realise how lucky I am.
What have I done?
I mean, the thing is, you're famous now. You're instantly famous. Does that have an impact on the relationship at all? Do you ever feel pressure from it?
Yeah, we get asked questions quite a lot. The usual questions everyone expects, like when you're getting married, when you're moving in together.
No pressure.
Yeah.
These two didn't know us. All these two, we're not that famous.
I guess the people that know you as a couple, and that's is where the pressure comes from, isn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause they're always
definitely.
asking, you know.
Yeah, and when we go to the supermarket or something, you know, and I'm in a mood or whatever, and I'm like...
You, a mood?
Never, yeah. But, yeah, there is a bit of pressure, definitely. I think people watch a lot. Yeah.
Are you still doing the long-distance thing?
Yeah.
That works, doesn't it? Just keep that up for a while, it'll be all right.
Do you like that? Does it work? Are you getting to the stage now where you're thinking, do you know what, I want to be with you all the time?
Yeah,
Well, we sort of are together all the time, but Janey's house or my house...
Yeah, and the travelling, it is... Sometimes it's a lot. It's about 5 hours sometimes.
My mum's poorly at the minute, so we're having to spend and we keep...
Backwards and forwards. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Do what you've got to do, haven't you?
We'll give it your
Next
best.
couple finding love. Yeah. Well, they say they're dull, but I don't think they are. Or if they are, I'm dull, because all their interests, I look down and go, that's quite interesting. Danielle Goodyear and James Warburton say that about themselves. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So you met through the Dull Men's Club Facebook.
Yeah.
So, I mean, James... Obviously, I want to know why you're on it, and I'm really interested to find out why you're on it, Danielle.
You know what? It's just a great group. It's just there's over 1 million people in it, and they just talk about normal stuff, like everyday life stuff.
Yeah.
That's dead relatable. It's not the most exciting, so we've been to like service stations and stuff like that. Because you all have a favourite services. Let's be honest.
I love a service station.
Exactly.
I really do. It's very important.
Right?
T-Bay is a good one.
It's like anyone that used to organise their model cars in a certain way. Do you know? It's just, and everyone did that, didn't they?
Do you know what?
It's not dull.
Do you know what she got for Valentine's Day?
What did she get?
A model Titanic.
80 piece, yeah. And I've done it and I loved it.
Oh, that's a lovely present.
I thought I did all right on that.
Lovely.
So, Danielle, when did you realise he wasn't actually that dull?
Yeah.
I quite like this guy.
It was September last year and it just randomly came up on my news feed, and so I had a little nosy. And then James were, like, quite a regular poster, and I just found him to be so, like, funny and witty and dry and just a nice bloke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Danielle, what are you doing online searching dull men in the first place? You think, fancy punching down a little bit, who we got here?
It's better than Tinder, honestly.
Is
Get
it?
on it, yeah.
Would you recommend it then?
I do.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
We need to go on that.
Tell us about the hobby that you've alluded to, that you both share.
It started off as a joke. There was a post, someone said something about you'll be going to service stations on dates, but there's one near Danielle's that's actually really good. So we went, it's top. Like, it's got a massive play area, loads of, like, restaurants.
Where is it?
Skelton Lakes.
On M1.
Leeds.
M1.
And that is your favourite one?
That's my favourite, is his T-Bay.
I tell you what, I think I'm crying out for a good service.
Honestly, the only thing is with Skelton Lakes, we gave it a 9.5 out of 10 because the toilets are a little bit too far away. So you have to set off before you need a wee.
Yeah. So wait, we were talking about
this earlier. They always put it at the end so that you can have a look at all the shops and then you get hungry and then you're like, oh, I might have something to eat.
Yeah.
It's really clever.
Krispy Kremes, have they?
Yeah.
It's not. You have a been to one where the toilets is by the door?
Never.
Me neither. But if you find one, let me know.
We've also been to the worst voted one.
Yeah,
We're not
we
going to
did.
name it. We're not.
You're not going to name it?
Better not.
But what area? Midlands?
It's on the
It's in between
M62. Yeah, because he's Manchester, I'm Leeds, so...
It's in between ours.
And what's so bad about it?
I thought it was all right.
Oh, we're not.
Not Skelton Lake's all right, but...
All right.
It was all right.
I just miss a little chef.
Another little chef. Oh, another little chef. Well, listen, it's so lovely to talk to you all. And our final story required a little intervention from a third wheel in the
Oh,
relationship.
yeah. Meet Mack.
Yes, this is Mack.
Look at Mack.
Big Mac on the live and direct.
Mack is Devante Claridge's, best name of all time, by the way, guide dog. Devante's now girlfriend Hannah Smith is with us as well. Morning.
Morning.
Go on then,
Now,
spill the
you
goss.
met at Specsavers. How did this happen then?
Yes, so with my role, I work for a charity called My Vision Oxfordshire, and we support visually impaired people.
Yeah.
So I'm a community engagement officer, so I go around creating social groups around Oxfordshire, and that's actually where I first met Hannah's mum, firstly. So with these social groups, we'd just be talking about how has sight loss affected you and all of that, and her mum would look at me and be like, oh, my daughter would really like you.
Really?
She set you up.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pressure. There was a lot of pressure there. So I had the mum's approval,
Yeah.
I guess. So that's one tick in the right box.
So when you heard Hannah's voice for the very first time, did you know that's the one I want?
Interestingly, yes. It took a few times though. So obviously Maria, Hannah's mother, took
Yeah.
me to Specsavers. And just left me at the door, kind of. And then I assumed the first person that was coming over was Hannah. So I was like, oh, hello, Hannah. To find out it was actually probably your manager or something.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, oh, no.
On a date with her.
I described it as being on Friends and being Joey, like, hey, how you doing? So it didn't go well at the first initial step. And then the second person came over. And again, it wasn't Hannah.
Where were you?
Was she chirping?
She was working. She's working.
Chirping every single
Yeah,
woman going.
yeah. And then
Hannah's like, I would go and speak to him, but it's obviously a play.
yeah. And then the third time, actually, Mack, he started wagging his tail.
Good boy.
And I kind of was like, I'm not going to make a fool of myself again.
Yes.
But then I heard, hello. And then it was Hannah. And kind of from there, I knew.
Yeah.
And Hannah, from your point of view, was you just like, he just wanted to come in for it?
I didn't know what was going on. My mum was just like, you have to meet this guy, Devante. So, yeah, it just came out, and obviously I saw Mack first. And
Listen, if Specsavers have got any else about them, you should be the next advertising campaign. You should be going to Specsavers.
Yeah, literally, Specsavers to find love instead of your glasses being changed to contact lenses.
Well, listen, we sent Janey and Roger to Barbados, so they don't need a present. But we thought we would just have a little...
We've got...
Thank you.
Is this for James and Danielle? We've got a little present for you. And this is from our friends at the Motorway Services They heard your story. They loved your story so much.
Oh, no.
They've given you £500 towards a stay at a hotel and a meal for any one of their sites across the UK. Can we have for you?
Can we have some petrol as well?
It's £500. I'm sure you can use that.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
And Devante, is there anything else you want to say in this situation?
Yes. Hannah? As the doctor said my world was going to get darker, you walked into my life and made it brighter.
Oh, man.
On that first date that we met, on that warm night, that's where I nicknamed you my Mrs. Moonlight. I just need to ask you one question, which is... Mack, come on, Mack. Up we get. Here we go. I've tried to keep this quiet and not drop it out of my pocket 100 times, but here we go.
Good boy.
Hopefully the box
oh
is
my
right.
God.
Will you marry me?
Obviously.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Shoot, I can't even take it off.
Is it right?
Oh, congratulations.
For you.
I would put it on a finger, but I'll probably put it on the wrong one.
Oh, listen, I so happen to have another present here.
Max wants another toy. Look at him.
I know. This is from our friends at Byway Travel. They loved your story so much, they wanted to help all three of you celebrate with a 3-night stay in the most romantic city in the world, which is obviously Paris. They're sending you there by Eurostar, and you'll have lots of recommendations of activities once you get there. So
Oh my
enjoy
God.
that.
We've actually... We've actually got berets, so we've got berets already. My mum keeps telling me off for wearing it so much. So
nice.
there we go. Just need them to get. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you to all of you joining us, and congratulations, Hannah, Devante, and Mack.
James and Hannah are like, we should have gone to Paris. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.